Regional Director for the Hamilton Halton region. We are going to share some of the stories from our region here about how our family friends are walking alongside different families in crisis. You will get a little glimpse into the different ways that family friends are supporting them. We have some young people, but there's also many other moms and dads that are serving in different ways as a friend, as Jesus is a friend to us, as Jonathan was a friend to David. We can lean into responding families in crisis the same way that God is to us.
I'm Samantha. I heard about Safe Families through Hildy. I talked to Hildy expecting her to give me a job baking cupcakes or something, and she gave me a job as a family friend, so it's been really life-giving and really fun. I wanted to get involved with Safe Families because I was in a time of transition out of school and into work, and I wanted to be able to contribute to the work that Safe Families was doing.
My name is Ligaya. I got involved with Safe Families through my church. I currently work as a nurse at a doctor's office, but had heard previously about Safe Families from a family friend. They worked with two twin boys. They shared their story and shared what they had been doing, and I thought that it was a very beautiful organization. And reading through James, I guess, felt convicted by that pure religion was to help widows and orphans. And though there's not a lot of widows and orphans within Safe Families, it's a lot of families who are indeed. And so I thought that that was a clear conviction towards, okay, let me find an avenue where I can be helping.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I got involved with Safe Families first because I heard about it through my mother, who happens to be the regional director. My mom said that there were two young men who may need a mentor, and I was like, okay, I could possibly do that. I don't know if I would be qualified or anything like that, and I was way out of my comfort zone. I didn't feel like I was necessarily the man for the job, but I just started to go, met with this first young man, hardly got any words out of him. Felt like I was sort of a failure because I didn't seem like there was any progress. And then I heard after the meeting with this young man that his mom had said that he couldn't wait to see me again. He was very, very excited about me, and I just thought that was really, really cool how maybe something that I didn't see go well was really, really cool for this young man. The little we can do as Safe Families volunteers is really a huge blessing in each of these people's lives, because we are just listening. We're learning about people, we're giving them a voice, we're giving them time, and that's something that a lot of people haven't given them. Really, really cool to see what little things that I'm doing are making a difference in this young lad's life.
So I signed up, and Hildy told me about this girl who she wanted to connect me with. She said she's a 17-year-old girl and just needs someone as a sister role, or an older sister or a friend. And I was like, I love being a sister. I have so many sisters, and it's the best thing ever. The first time we met, I had been told that she likes to thrift and that she likes coffee. And I was like, that is perfect. I love those things. And then from there on, we met maybe once a week or every other week, and we would just get ice cream or get coffee. One time we were walking downtown on our way to probably get coffee or something, and we walked past a nail salon, and we were like, perfect, of course we want to get our nails done. A lot of what I did with her is stuff that I just know how to do because I am a sister, and I have been a sister. I think that often we're wrong to think that helping is always for the people that we're helping, because she was actually such a blessing to me. We both have ADHD, and we would be out, and I just remember one time we were at like a Shoppers or something, and someone asked me if I had Optimum points. I'm like, no, I lost my card, I'll get it later. I'll do this later. She's like, no, like you have to do it now. You're thinking about it now, you'll do it now. I was like, oh, you're actually right. Like I won't do it later. And so like she helped me get an Optimum card. I was like, thanks. I was just talking to her about how I needed to call my doctor, and she's like, you're not gonna do it later, like you should do it now. So stuff like that, like she got to know me and was actually helped me quite a bit as well, which is just like fun.
My name is Jeanette Simpson, and I am a family friend with Safe Families. You could feel the love in the home, and the kids, you know, could tell that they loved each other and loved her as well. As Safe Families got involved, Dad started to get more involved too, as well as other family members, her sister and her mom. As she began to trust us as well, she then began to trust the school more, and we were able to sit in on meetings with her at the school, with the teachers, with the principal, and she got to trust them more too, knowing that they too want the best for her and for the boys. This was after we had been involved for a little while with this family. She texted to say that she had her whole family there for Thanksgiving dinner, and they all participated, brought something, and she made the turkey and had the table all set, and just so thrilled to hear how far she had come with the love and support.
So I think you had reached out to me in a message or a phone call asking me if I would be interested in helping out with an 11-year-old and her grandmother, just being somebody who could just take her to the park because her grandmother couldn't. And so that was right up my alley. I heard she liked art and she liked to do crafts, and so I was gung-ho for it. She's full of energy. We've bonded over Avril Lavigne CDs, and yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. They're a really sweet family. So far, I feel like Safe Families has really benefited me more than the families. It works out. I actually remember the first time I had a parking pass for like an hour or two, and having lapsed that, and the grandmother was kind of like, don't you have your parking pass to get back to your parking? And I was like, oh shoot, I gotta go. So I found that it was very easy to extend time towards somebody. It didn't feel like it was a good experience.
It was good to know that even if I do fail, we're all human, and I'm never meant to be the savior for her. So yeah, so sometimes it was challenging, but the way that I was in contact with the circle of support for me, it was a WhatsApp group chat, and with the host family, the coach, and another family friend and myself. There may have been another family friend as well. When this girl was in more need, it was really helpful because it was more hands-on for all of us, and so we were all able to communicate with each other pretty frequently how each of us could help. If it was giving a ride or giving a visit or however it was good to know what help she was receiving and where we could offer it as well. My friends, a lot of them met her and just like knew about her, and I was often asking them for prayer, and it was nice to be able to have this as something that I could talk to my friends about and receive support from them. I've learned circle of support just through living my life, and so it's easy to integrate my own circles into these circles of support that are being created for people who don't have them.
Yvette is a really great coach. She was very encouraging, very helpful, very direct. She was able to help figure out the goals that were needed, and she's checked in with me ever since then, and she'll ask me how things are going or how different parts of this family's life is going. She's moving, so figuring out what's going on there, and she's been great to navigate everything and then relay it in our group chat. And
to me, Safe Families is a place where people can go and not be judged and be loved and be able to know that the goal is for them to be the best they can be as a mom, as a dad, and we're here to support them and see them through. I think a lot of times with foster care, when they end up get to go back home, their attitude can be they're either going to sink or swim, and a lot of times they don't have the support to help them swim. And so I think being there for these families to help them before it gets to that place is what's the biggest blessing for me.
I think that you can also do the work that Safe Family does without Safe Families, and I think that we should be as Christians. So it's almost like school in a way, like I'm learning through Safe Families, but what I do with Safe Families isn't limited to what Hildy and Natalie tell me to do.
I would promote volunteering with Safe Families. There is situations where, yeah, it's really easy. You can connect with people really well, but it is a stretching experience. I think it's easier to help people that you know and love already. So to be placed with people that you have no idea about and are in different life circumstances or not even a part of the church is just can be uncomfortable, but it's a good stretching experience, and I think it works in conjunction with your life already. You don't have to move things around in your life to be a part of Safe Families. There's so many ways and avenues in which you could be a part. So, and it doesn't matter if you feel like you're good with kids or that you feel like you're good with this, like if you're good with baking or if you're good with driving or hopefully good at driving, then you could do some other areas where people need that help or support. And yeah, I just feel like it's easy to be a part of in different aspects. So.